Jatco.
I'm Brenna.
And I'm Elin.
And I'm Snow.
And today we are going to be assessing Devin, and we're going to do some assessments on her and figure out some issues and then do some correctives and hope to see some improvements. So let's get into it.
Hi, today we're going to be assessing Devin's deep squat. So Devin, can you put your arms over your head at 90? Perfect. Move your arms up, your hands out a little bit. Alright, and then press up and then squat down. Okay, good. Do it one more time. And now turn to your side for me. And squat. Okay. So with Devin's deep squat, we can see she kind of shifts her weight to the left side as she squats. So that might show some hip mobility issues.
All right, so we're gonna test the Thomas test. We're gonna bring your knee up towards your chest and then gently fall back. All right, and then we can see the gap showing that she most likely has tight hip flexors.
All right, so the next test we're going to do is the Faber test. So I'm going to have you cross your opposite leg in a figure 4 over your knee. And then all I'm going to do is place my hand on the opposite hip and my other hand pushing against. And you can tell that there's much resistance. And then I'm going to have you switch. And this resistance is indicating in like tight hip flexors and issues in the hips.
Okay, and then for the last testing, we're going to do external hip rotation. Right, go ahead. All right, and we're just getting about 19.
Okay, so we have determined that Devin has some issues with tight hip flexors, and then her glutes are weak. So we're having her do some self-myofascial release to try and release some of that tension in her fascia on her hips. So we're just going to have her roll on each side for 2 sets and for 30 seconds each.
So when we tested Devin's external rotation, we found that it was about 19 degrees, and a normal range would be 40 to 60. So we're going to do this exercise to strengthen the rotators because they are underactive.
All right, so we're going to be doing the PNF partner stretching, where I'm going to push this way, get you to raise, and then she's going to push down on my hand, and I'm going to resist, and eventually let it back down. Then we're going to go back up, and then I'm going to hold it for 8 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and she's going to push back down. And then we're going to do 8 reps in a set of 3 for each leg.
All right, the next corrective Devin is going to do is the fire hydrant. So this is going to focus on her glute med and glute max. And she's just going to do, we're going to say 10 reps, 2 sets on each side, and then she's going to progress and use a resistance band the next time. But this is just, working those underactive muscles, especially her glute max.
Okay, so next we're going to have Devin do some glute bridges to really strengthen those glute muscles. She's going to resist out from the band and then lift her hips up as high as she can. And for this, we'd probably do 3 sets of 10 reps. All right, so now that Devin's done her correctives, we're going to reassess her deep squat. So we're going to have her go down. All right, good. Can you turn to the side? And then turn to the back. And we can see there's no longer a weight shift to the left side, which means that the correctives worked and her hip flexors are much looser now. So Devin, we originally gave a 2 on her deep squat, but now seeing as there's no more weight shift, I'm going to give her a 3.
All right, so we're going to reassess with the Thomas test. Bring the knee to your chest and then fall back. And there is a significantly less gap in between the table and her leg. And then you can go ahead and do the other leg. Yes. And again, significant difference between the first one and the second.
Okay, so we're we're going to retest her Faber test. So I'm just gonna have you cross that opposite leg over the knee again, and we're just gonna press down. So she still has resistance, but I'm gonna have you do the opposite leg. But she has been known to have some hip issues, so this one could be more bone structure than muscles. So that's the reason why her Faber test is still a little tight.
All right, and then we're gonna go ahead and reassess her external rotation. All right, go ahead. And she is now getting to about 21, 22. That's better. It is fun.
So after all of those assessments, correctives, and then reassessments, we have seen a change in Devon's hip issues. Of course, it wasn't anything significant because it will take time and correctives every day to fix these things, but simple changes in everyday lives can help her improve her mobility.